discussing more about SQL Server architecture and SQL Server high availabilities and real-time issues and all. So if you still not visited, kindly visit in your free time. Today's session is all about SQL Server automations and what is the key feature of automations and how we are going to do automation. SQL Server agent play an important role while doing the automations. So let's start our lecture. We looking into a SQL Server agent itself. We need to understand that while we actually why we actually need of SQL Server agent. So in this modern era, we are executing multiple data. Amount of data we are not able to calculate. It might be thousands or it might be some million in record. It is based on the companies to company. In our company, let's say if we are executing some number of records and that record might be some million, some crores, like that it is going on, and we are not able to give some uh, hint on records. This is what the records and all. So the record is still going on, and the job of automations and the technology is still in a boom. So we need to be understand how the technology is going forward, and how from our end what and all we can do it. So in our session is how we can do automation and what is the use of automations. Let's say we have scheduled some multiple activity in a SQL Server. uh, let's say we as a developer, as a DBA, or as a support, some team is giving you some order or some request to execute some job around 2 a.m. Some job need to be monitored around 4 a.m. So what you will do? So in that case we have to execute that things under SQL Server agent. So agent play an important role to automate and schedule some activity. In agent we can do multiple activity at a one time, and that activity should be monitored with the help of agent itself. And we don't want to invest that much of time here. We can simply schedule some notifications, schedule some alert while completions, while stopping the job, that and all things we can do here. So we will see one by one how the job is working. So in SQL Server we can able to do lot of activity. Let's say we want to rebuild the index, we want to create some index, we want to drop some table, we want to add some data, we want to do some insertion activity or dropping the data or tables or databases, and we have to monitor some certain job. That all things we can do. We even do some SSAS package integrations or ETL process, and we can do some queue process as well. We can do some other external activity apart from SQL. Let's say if we want to do some copy paste in Windows, that also we can do here. We can move the job. A lot of things we have features in SQL Server agent. So let's say if I want to create some job, first of all we have to open our SSMS. In SSMS we have options to schedule a job. Under SSMS we can do via SQL Server agent. We have to open SQL Server agent. Under agent we have to click on a job. The job we have to go as a new. Here we have to specify a job name. I'm giving as a test, and this is the owner of the job, and this is the ca- categories we have to specify here. This should be a log shipping and some other check DB or database tuning, like that we can do. As if now I am keeping as it is. um, Here in a job we have a steps called two or three n number of steps we can do, and we can give some condition in a steps. Let's say first step is completed, then jump into second step, or do some monitor. After monitoring, if first step is succeeded, then go for a second step. Like that we can give a lot of condition in a step as well. Step 1, I am keeping step 1, the query use master go db cc check db. Okay, and here we can on succeed action, go to a next step. Okay, on failure we can keep as a quite cute the job and report as a failure, or go to a next step. Here a job reporting success, like that we can give some condition as well. It's a inbuilt only, and where the output need to be stored, the output need to be stored on a log table or include in a output history, step output history, and or it is stored under some file. That also we can decide here. I'm keeping as it is now, and first step is done. Second step I am giving again step 2, step number 2. So job as select all from sys dot master files. Okay, here I am going to parse the query whether it is correct or not. It is corrected. I check the statement, and here on success go to a next step, not required because I am going this is like a end of the step. Queued, and job as a report success. On failure it will report as a failure. So output, if you want to store in some uh, database, I'm keeping it should be stored under a C drive setup, like that, because output SQL, so it will store of database output here. And if you want to keep the log or some history, that also you can do from here itself. Here you have one more options. You want to run as a different user, you can keep it as if now I'm keeping as it is. So I given a condition on succeed, it will go to next, and it will queue on failure and it will report as a failure. Like that I given a condition in a step. In a schedule we can schedule it, different way of scheduling a job. Schedule, it's a recurring or regularly it is going to execute it on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. So if I want to give some holiday for this job, I can do it on Sunday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm keeping empty, and Thursday, Friday, Thursday and Tuesday as well. Only 3 day it is executing, and a time also we can decide here. 1 hours occur every 1 hour, like that, or you can give some interval of 1 minute, like that. We have a different options here. ನಿಲ್ಲು ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಇರ್ಕ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ. Hello. Yeah. So here we can schedule the job activity when we have to execute this. I'm keeping as a weekly, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and it should be occur once only, like a 12 o'clock. I'm scheduling. It should be PM or AM that we can decide here. Okay. So this is what, and start date I keep and no end date. So if you want to give end date, you can do it. Okay, this is what we can do. Okay, this is the schedule and alert notification. That means the job is run, and if you want to get some alert notification, let's say after completions, or if you get some alert, if you get some severity, there is some problem in a check DB, uh, miscellaneous, this is the reserved alert or notification status, like that. Whatever fatal error you are getting, that time you should get some notification. That also you can do, or you can raise some error number from your side itself. You can create or raise some alert message. Let's say the check in check DB, if it is found some index failure, or in check DB it found the some corruptions, like that you can keep here corruption, then I'll get notifications. That things you can do here. So we can have a lot of options. Okay, email, we will get by email. So for all database, okay, I'm keeping, and we have to specify a name, alert. Okay, I'm keeping. Okay, notification, I'm moving to notification. You should get a notification, but I'm not created a notification. For notification we have to create a notifications. First we have to create here operator, then only we can create a notifications. As if now I'm not created a operator, so we can keep as it is, or else we will create a operator as well as test. On this one it's all operator, sorry. This is the email name of whom need to be sent a notification. Feature I'm not giving, and duty schedule every week I'm keeping. Okay, except Saturday Sunday, and that we can set from here or there. As if now I'm keeping a operator here, and from a job I can able to use the operator. That we can do later once the job is created. Again we can go ahead to check the job. So is test. Okay, so just notifications, test, job on when the job is succeed, when the job is complete, when the failure. So it means if the job is failed, we will get the notification immediately. So like that, we have a different options. We can use SQL Server agent to automate your job, to uh, to get some notifications in your absence, to uh, schedule the steps one by one, interdependent job steps. If one job is complete, then we can move to secondary job. This is how the SQL Server agent play a role, and it will support you to automate all the jobs. So we are going to see in detail of how to schedule a job with the help of some maintenance plan. So for maintenance plan, we have to open up this one, our SSMS maintenance plan, that comes under management. If you open the management, you can see here the maintenance plans. You can go ahead and create a maintenance plan. I keep as a test. Test is already defined, so I'm keeping test 2. Okay. Once the maintenance is created, then you can see on a left point, left side, there is a option. So I'm keeping a backup plan here. This is the first step. Okay, the in a backup test, you can take a full backup, differential, transactional log, and I am selecting full only. And under full, we have a different options. Here you can choose all database, system database, or user defined. I am defining some database here, choosing adventurous work only. And you want a file group backup or complete database or copy only. In a copy only, it will not break your transaction log, so I keep as a copy only. And backup set will expire, that means after this day the backup will automatically going to drop. Okay, so I'm keeping in 7 days. Okay, on so the locations I'm going to create now: backup database on C drive, already it's present. Okay, so this is the done, and I'm keeping OK. And this is the first plan which I created here. I'm going to do some more steps here. um, this is the second plan, which is notifying me when the job is completed. Okay, test already created only one operator, so it is choose one operator. uh, Server, I'm selecting this server only, so no need to do some other modifications here. It took a little time to open up your server, and it is filtering your server name here. As if not, this is not open, it is not responding properly. So I'm opening back it, having some system problem. So I'm opening up the SQL Server agent again to see this. In the maintenance plan, we have to open up a maintenance plan. In the maintenance plan, you can see the job is not created. So I'm going to create back again test db. Here I'm going to select the backup. We have different backup here. I'm selecting all user database here, and I'm keeping a copy only backup, and the backup already happened. So backup job already we have created here. So we are going to create one more steps after backup. Which steps need to be executed? So I'm going to do that things here. Okay, this is the step by step I'm keeping a task. Connections I'm keeping as a test, and server name we have to choose here. Again, it is taking a time. If you have any doubt, you can ping here. You have options to ping, and in our sessions, in our channel, we have explained a lot of other topic in details. That is SQL Server restorations, backup related, and architectures. In detail, we have explained for performance tuning. We have given a live demonstrations on log shipping. So please visit our channel, and if you really like, kindly subscribe and support. This is the job schedule activity when we have to execute the job, by what day and what time, whether it is regular or only some specific day or period we are executing. That are all things we have to specify here. And for syncing job, we have to decide here. I'm keeping as a adventurous here. Okay, and okay, syncing job it is done. From here, it is going to rebuild the index adventure. Okay, it is going to rebuild the table, and then we are moving from here to here. We will get some operate notification to my email. Succeeded success. Success. Okay, this is what the complete package plan which are created here for for only a demonstration, which is really help you to understand how and what is the use. So this is the schedule. With the help of schedule maintenance plan, we have created a job, and the job name is test. This is done, and we can execute. So I hope this session was really help you.